Merry Meet and welcome to the daily reading for all signs for today, the 10th of July, 2024. This is Ariel Gatoga and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube are the lovely Diane and the lovely Deline, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Dre. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you to everybody for joining us today. You know, if you're watching us on a restream on YouTube and you don't want to watch me shuffle, you can just use the timestamps to get right to the reading if you'd like. Today I'm reading with this Marseille Cat Tarot, and let's purify with this Verveine by Panier d'Essence. 3 sprays in this big room to purify. You can find links to each of these products in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch, and you can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. This does go out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem like it applies to you, it's possibly just not your reading. And if that's the case, you can just disregard it and check out instead the zodiacal readings for your sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. And you can find all the most recent of our tarot streams right on the website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in that main menu. We do have a new shop opening up, and I know that there's a probable launch date for that, but I don't have it in front of me, so the moderators will tell you when that is. And also, if you're on our email list, we'll send out an email very shortly about that. You can sign up for emails on the bottom of every single one of our pages on our main website, arielscorner.com, arielscorner.com. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you are on YouTube, you could also use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation. We do appreciate your support, and we really do appreciate you for being here today for this daily reading for all signs. I think one more shuffle ought to do it, don't you? Get right to this reading. I'm going to give this deck a nice clean cut as we do. See what's in the cards for everybody today. Ooh, okay. Let's look. We've got a 2 of coins followed by a 5 of wands. And then we have the beautiful Queen of Coins. So this 5 of wands is saying if you have irritability today, if you have arguments today, if you get mad about something today, look to the positive side of that, because a lot of times anger, I would say the bulk of the time in most people's lives, anger is not always so good. It can be really, really toxic, but not today, not with you. It looks like there's some positive anger. And sometimes anger is just usually anger is a stepping stone to get you into a better place. Sometimes anger is simply just a method that the body uses, or irritability that the body uses to move stuck energy away from us. For some reason, I'm distorting. Hang on. That should be better. It's just a way sometimes for the body to move energy, stuck energy. So if you notice that you're irritable, if you notice that you're angry, just look at the positive side of it. First thing you might want to ask yourself is, what do I need to release? What do I need to move? Oftentimes just getting your body going, just walking around the block or running around the block, doing a workout, yoga, breathing, pounding a pillow, screaming into a pillow, trying to just move that energy in a way that's not toxic for other people. So if you want to have a good old-fashioned temper tantrum, that's fine too, but just try to do it in private because nobody else wants to hear it. The other part of that too is sometimes anger is, like I said, a stepping stone. So if you've been depressed, anger is really positive, right? Or if somebody's been walking all over you and you've just been taking it, anger can be really positive because it's a way for you to say, no way, we're not doing this anymore. But just recognize that it's a simple stepping stone. It's not going to last but for an instant, if at all today. Just don't discount anger or irritability today, and also don't automatically say, oh, there's something wrong with me if I'm angry. Not necessarily true. Take a look at it. It might be actually telling you something really positive. Where it's heading is moving you out of impatience and into abundance. So the coins tend to be financial. So it's often a financial thing, but it doesn't have to be. It can be any kind of physical asset, including your physical health. So if there's been some impatience about some manifestations that need to be happening and it's making you upset, sometimes going through that upset is good, is all that it needs, all that you need to move the energy to get into that prosperity, because that's what that prosperity is representing here. That's what the Queen of Coins is representing here, is prosperity and the nurturing of your prosperity, nurturing it rather than being impatient with it. A gardener doesn't go, "What's wrong with you plants? Why aren't you growing? What's wrong with you?" Usually a gardener just tends the garden and recognizes that nature has her time, and that if the gardener notices that if she gives the garden all of the right nutrients and all of the right care, that things not only do grow quickly, but they grow abundantly and lushly and in a healthy way. And that's where you're going, is out of impatience and into that nurturing today. All right, let's see what's going on under the surface a little bit. Say under the surface, and then I put it on the top row, but oh well. Oh, good. King of Coins. Lovely. We've got a Knight of Wands, and then we've got this Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands. So you've got half of your, it's half and half wands, half coins. So this is all about work and money today, or work and assets, I should say, today. There's a lot of help coming to you, and I think that that's one of the reasons why this irritability. Sometimes your inner guide will use that, because when you're upset about something versus before, if you were asleep to something, at least when you're upset about it, you're closer to being awake to or aware of it. And that can get your attention enough so that you can listen to this inner guidance, that you can get the help that you need. Now, there's a lot of help available to you today. And a lot of times I think we get so into ourselves and we think, what should I do? What should I do? It's me. And today it looks like it's all about, well, how can I get the assistance that I need? Who's there to help me? What's there to help me? The universe is sending you all kinds of help. And like I said, sometimes just being a little annoyed or irritated is a good thing, because it can wake you up to the fact that, wait a minute, I'm not all alone. I don't have to do this all by myself. Oh, okay. Because if you try to do it all by yourself, what do you get? You get all that fatigue. You get all that tiredness. And today is not about being tired. Today is not about working yourself to the bone. Today is all about receiving assistance, receiving that help so that you can nurture your assets. You can nurture your prosperity. You already have everything it takes. It says here, that's what this King of Coins is your identity. Who you are already knows what to do. It's just that sometimes you forget who you are and you get all impatient and upset with yourself, and you think that there should be more, or something different than what there is. And rather than being open and receptive to it and recognizing, well, maybe I need some help. Maybe I need to be patient. Maybe I need to nurture things better. Maybe I need to let things grow and that things are actually on the right track. Sometimes what happens is we think, oh, no. I got to do everything myself. I'm going to force it. I'm going to just force this and make it happen. Sometimes you can even succeed at doing that, but at what expense? That Nine of Wands is talking about fatigue that comes from doing that, and a lot of fatigue, and a lack of physical health, a lack of vitality, and you want to avoid that. So today is a day to make a choice over and over and over again. Am I going to be impatient, or am I going to accept the fact that things are moving along at the right pace, exactly the way they're supposed to be? Am I going to sit in my throne as the King of Coins, or am I going to get out of my throne and forget about how powerful I am and how prosperous I am and start chasing after results? You don't want to chase after results. You want results to come to you. You want those results to grow and to blossom and to bear fruit, not something that you run after. Because if you're running after results, it's a big game of whack-a-mole. as soon as you start to get something, it disappears, and then something else comes up, and then you have to solve that problem, and then you try to get that, and it disappears while you're going, it just never ends. And you get so tired, and things are so, there's so much disappointment in your life when you live it that way. So today we're going to do something different. We're going to say, wait a minute, I am not going to be impatient. I know that I have what it takes to be prosperous in whatever that means to you. It's not necessarily money for all of you. I have what it takes to be prosperous in this. I know what to do. I don't need to work myself to the bone. I don't need to run myself ragged. I can receive the assistance that is my birthright. And sometimes I need a little bit of a wake-up call, and that I'm open and receptive to that wake-up call today. So if I get irritated today, if I get upset today, I recognize that it's just a moment, it's just a blip, it's just something that my guide is using to wake me up because nothing else seems to be working. Waking me up to the fact that I already have everything it takes to be prosperous. And what I'm here to do is to nurture that and to get some help. Can you imagine if you had this huge, this just like a big farm, and you were planting and planting, and that was your business, and you said, oh, well, I guess I better just do it all myself, and you didn't hire anybody to help you? No wonder you're tired. But that's what it is. And then you get all upset about it, and then you're all mad. What's going on? How come everything is taking so long? Well, it's because you're not allowing yourself to receive the help that the universe is giving you. And it's really important that you receive that assistance, that you receive that assistance. Now, for some of you, that assistance is going to come in the form of simple inspiration. Not simple inspiration, but inspiration, or ideas. But for many of you, it's going to come in the form of a person or people that can help you, because you're not supposed to do it all by yourself. No wonder you're upset. Trying to take care of that whole farm by yourself. You're not supposed to do that. Who in the world would take care of an entire farm by themselves? Nobody. But for some reason you think you're supposed to? No, we're not doing that. You're here to nurture. You're here to be the king and the queen. You're the king and the queen of coins together. You are that. You are you are the prosperity. You are the quote owner of that kingdom, and you are also the nurturer of that prosperity. And so, of course, you deserve to have the help that you need. The knight is there to help the king and queen. That's what he's there for. So if you're not noticing that, and you're not receiving that, or you forget that that's even available to you, or you didn't know that that was available to you, it can make you irritable. If you get irritable, listen to that irritability. It's trying to tell you something. Receive the assistance that's right here for you. You don't have to be impatient. You don't have to work yourself to the bone. All you need to do is open your eyes to the fact that you've got everything it takes right now, including all the assistance that's necessary to have everything that you want work out in probably even better ways than what you thought were going to happen. So today's a wonderfully prosperous day. Don't miss out on it by falling asleep to the fact that you have all the help that you need. And that impatience is going to close your eyes to that. So open your eyes by saying everything's working out just the way it's supposed to. Everything's right on time. The universe is never late. I receive all the assistance that the universe is sending to me right now. And I take care of myself today. I take care of myself. I get the rest I need. I get the nutrition I need. And I allow the help to help me so that I don't have to try to do it all by myself. I'm just here to nurture. I'm not necessarily here to be the one and only laborer, right? So it's a beautiful day. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I so appreciate you. And thank you so very much to the amazing moderators, Diane, Deline, and Dre. And we will see everybody for another daily reading tomorrow. Blessed be.